Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey there. Welcome to the Midday Moments. Hi, replay people. I heart each and every one of our replay people. If it's your first time joining us, welcome to the Midday Moment. I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. The Midday Moment, it is the place where we expect great things. I take a moment right here in the middle of the day. I take a break from my work in the middle of the day to share my inspirations with you. It's a part of my personal practice, and I get a chance to do it live with you. So welcome to the Midday Moment. It is the place where we remind ourselves to expect great things, and we expect great things not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day, but we expect great things because we recognize that we are fully human and fully divine. And our fully human selves, we got stuffs, y'all, okay? And yet in our fully divine selves, we got answers to the stuffs. So the Midday Moment is designed to encourage you to tap into your divine. And so we share these tapping practices with you, because when you tap into your divine, you tap into your river. You tap into your river of joy, your river of hope, your river of peace, your river of resolve, your river of strength, your river of comfort, your river of I'm going to make it. I can do all things through Christ. Let's sing about it. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. Hey, y'all. Oh, it's time. Yes, I'm expecting.
Charging.
I know that. I'm expecting great things. Let me take this out. I'm expecting great things. Everybody say, I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. Now, where are you expecting at? In my life, yeah. I'm expecting great things, yeah. In my home and on my job, I'm expecting great things, yeah. All around me, I'm expecting great things. Hey, eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. You may not see, but I choose to believe. Them may not see, but I choose to believe. Sometimes I may not see, but I choose to believe. Everybody say great things. Yay! All right, y'all. Say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. And theme song says, you're welcome. Dre Metler says it tickles him every time I say, you're welcome. So I dedicate you welcome to Dre. All right, y'all. So Midday Moment. Let's just go on and rise on into it, because it's a midday moment. It's not a dissertation. It's not a thesis. It's not a capstone. It's just a midday moment. I take a moment out of my day here, right in the middle of the day. The nerve of me to come on up in here in the middle of the day. But I'm sticking with my nerve, because somebody told me that my nerve is somebody else's necessity. So I'm sticking with it. It's my necessity, but I get to share it with you. All right. So I do the midday moment because there's a certain way that I live my life so that I can overcome on purpose, not undercome, but overcome. Not drown in depression, not drown in oppression, not drown in suppression, not drown in your oppression or my oppression. Okay. But I overcome on purpose. It is intentional. So I share my practices of overcoming with you. Not only do I overcome on purpose, but I live my life in a particular way so that I can then live on purpose. I plan to have more peace in my body. I'm not trying to live all diseased. I plan to, and that's no judgment, okay? I'm just sharing my practices with you, okay? I didn't say I don't experience disease. I'm just saying I don't plan to live in the context of disease, all right? So I share my practice with you because I plan to have more peace in my body. I plan to have more harmony in my relationships. Yes, I have some, tiff taffs and so forth, but I don't plan to live in tiff taff. I plan to live in harmony. And so I share my practices with you. So I plan to have more peace in my body, more harmony in my relationships, professionally, socially, romantically, all of it. And I plan to have more peace in my money. Yesterday I said I plan to have more honey in my money. Okay, honey in my money. Kind of like Good Times. Y'all remember Good Times? Lenny from Good Times. This is Lenny, and I got plenty. This is Davina. This is my money, and it's sweet as honey. All right. So I share these practices with you, and then there's a certain way that I live my life so that I can live out my purpose, because I believe that each of us come into this earthly experience with gifts, sometimes a gift, and some gifts, okay? Gifts, talents, and sensitivities that allow us to answer the question, why am I here? Why do I matter? Why was I born? Why did I overcome? What do I do with this health, this harmony, and this wealth? There's a reason for health, harmony, and wealth. It's not just for you to sit up there and soak it up, but there's a reason, okay? All right, so I share my practices with you. Now, we have been journeying together in this book. This is the bestseller of the bestsellers. Okay, this is the bestseller of the bestsellers. Okay, Life Changing Prayers is available on Amazon. Get your copy. Go on and get your copy. You need it. Get get your copy because you need it. All right. So this book has all sorts of prayers, very intentional prayers, and it gives you a model of prayer, and you use it if it works. So if you don't, then you keep on doing what you're doing. Okay. And so right now we are we're on a particular prayer and affirmation about divine provision. Prayer is your conversation with God. It is your conversation with God. And because God is love, I like to say it is your conversation with love. And prayer doesn't change things. Prayer doesn't change things or the thing. Prayer changes you so that you can change the thing. Love doesn't necessarily change that. Love changes you so you can change the situation. Love lift us up. Lift me up, love, where I belong. All right. Okay. So, this divine provision section that we are on in the prayer book, page 49, it is a part of our practice. There's an entire part of our practice called the divine principles, and it starts with divine nature, knowing that you are the nature of God. I know you don't always act your highest and best in this nature. I know you don't, but you are. There are some times when we act out of our lowest nature. But truth be told, you are made in the image and the likeness of God. And because God is love, it means that you are made in the image and the likeness of love. There is faith, there is hope, there is charity, love. And the greatest of these is you. Love. The greatest of these is love. You love. God is love. Love, God, the everywhere evenly present spirit of absolute good, is the great test, and you are part of that greatest as an offspring of love, as an offspring of God. So it starts with divine nature. And then it goes to divine purpose, that you have a divine purpose. Your expression of divine nature comes with divine purpose. You represent divine purpose, and you can't leave up out of here until you fulfill whatever version of purpose you have come to fulfill. All right, no matter how young you are or how much older you are. And then that takes us into divine order, that everything is working in divine order, all of it. It's up to you to access that order, because it may look very chaotic. Okay, so in the beginning, right, it was dark, without form, and it was void, and yet in the midst of that chaos, order was called out. So it's up to you to call out the order. All right. And then divine timing, you exactly where you're supposed to be. So stop comparing yourself and stop comparing stuff. You exactly where you're supposed to be, getting the nutrients of what you're supposed to get at that time. And divine placement, you're exactly where you're supposed to be in divine placement, getting the nutrients from that place at that time. Okay. All right. So that's a little quick recap. Divine provision. We started yesterday. Everything you need, you already have. I trust God as resource. I trust love as resource. Love is everything. I love the way one of my dear hearts says it very often, that life is a classroom. Love is always the lesson, and the Lord God is always the teacher. It's always about love. It's always about God, and it's always about love. Okay? I know. Feels a little weird sometimes when you aren't used to sitting in the midst of all of that. Okay. And so divine provision says, God is my source. Everything else is a resource. God is my source. Love is my source. Everything else is a resource. So when you're having such situations, you go back to the beginning. And a part of this beginning is divine provision. It is divine nature, it's divine purpose, divine order, divine timing, divine placement, and divine provision. All right. And so everything you need, you got it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I lack nothing. I got everything I need. I might need to go in the library and find the book, but I got the library. I am the library. It is in me. God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all you could ask or think, according to the power that is in you. It's all in you. That's why we do meditations. That's why we do things like this, to tap into the divine, to pull out what we need, but it's already in you. Everything, every idea that you need in order to generate your wealth, what you need to generate your health, what you need to generate your harmony and relationships is in you. So we pull it out. You pull out what? Now, what should I say to de-escalate this situation? What is the provision of what I shall say to de-escalate? You go in there and you pull it out. Okay. All right. Therefore, I receive abundance, increase. I'm picking up in the middle of 49 where we left off from yesterday. I receive abundance, increase, overflow, and more than enough so that I can give to people out of my saucer, but never out of my cup. Okay, so now I got to dedicate this show. This next part of the show, I got to dedicate to Channing Sampson. So, one of my employees, one of the faculty here, I rarely say my employees, but one of the faculty here gave me this journal, and I posted it today on Facebook. I'm a proud boss of freaking awesome employees. I just thought it was too cute. And as one said, way to give props to you and myself as one of your employees. And I do. I work with awesome. I have some awesome teammates here that I work with. And so when I posted it, somebody from not somebody, Channing from downstairs saw the post, and somebody told on her that when she saw the post, she said she ain't post my cup. Channing got me this for Christmas. Can you see it? It says, "He fills my cup. He fills my cup." All right, meaning God, love is my source. God fills my cup. And she got this for me because I teach this even to my team members. This is a part of my professional development. I receive abundance, increase, overflow, more than enough. So people on my team, whenever they experience professional development with me, I share with them as a part of the foundation. You fill your cup what you need. Don't come to work without your cup and stuff in your cup that you need. Okay, because everything you need is in your cup. And then there needs to be enough where it overflows so that we can share with each other and support each other and give the service to each other and to our students what they deserve and what they come for, what we've signed up to do. You took the job, you signed up to fulfill this role. So fill your cup so you can come on up in here and overflow. So Channing gave this to me because everybody knows. And then I had another. Went on vacation and brought this in. Dwayne, uh, my director of facilities. Look, it's so cute. I ain't even take it out the box, y'all. I ain't even take it out. But he came back from a cruise and said, "Hey, Dr. Jones, I'm making sure you filling up your cup. All right." So this is another one. I'm gonna take it out the box. But it's just so stinking cute. I literally just have it right here by my computer. Bam, right there, right by my computer. Okay. And so I got a few of them. And then here, this is one I purchased this for all of my people in my student affairs. They got a cup and they got a saucer, and it says, "Be nice to yourself." So they all got one of these. Okay. I live this. And as I'm living it and practicing it, I share it with other people. Okay. Um, Bishop Hector, those of you that know Bishop Hector from Church of the Everlasting Kingdom, as a part of our Presidium session, we all received, this was a portion of what we received in our development session, in our spiritual development. And I brought it to my office. So I'm holding it gently because I actually put water in this one. And I keep this in my office. I keep this in my, so anybody comes into my office, they're like, why you got water in this big old cup with this sauce? So then I tell them why. And I change it out. I practice changing it out every week. And we came back Monday, so I put fresh water in here. And I looked today, and it was looking a little. It was looking a little funny. And so right before midday moment, I put some fresh from some fresh water in there. But I'm showing that to you because this is also just, it's a reminder of the fact that God is my source. I take time to eat my daily bread of worship, of meditation. Because when I tap into my daily bread, when I tap into my cup, and I allow that cup, and I allow my daily bread, I allow my worship time, my talk time, my prayer time, my love conversation, when I allow it to happen, it fills my cup. And I'm going to tell you something, when I fill my cup, every provision that I need, because my cup is so full, every provision that I need, all I got to do is just stir and just stir right there in my cup. What's the answer for the day? How do I resolve this? And like I said yesterday, I got to finish up. I'm at 16. Like I said yesterday, when you do not know, when you do not know your source, when you do not practice divine provision, when you do not practice the fulfilling of your cup, that's when you get scared because you ain't got nothing to drink. You thirsty. You're thirsty and you get scared because you ain't got nothing in your cup and you're thirsty. And when you get scared, you become the thief. Yeah, you become the manifestation of devil. You become thief. The thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And so when you're not, when you don't have what you need in your cup, and you're getting thirsty, and you don't take time to work with your cup, you go to stealing. You steal because you don't know God is your provision. You steal because you don't know that what you need is already in you. It's according to the power in you. So you go to stealing. You go to thieving. You go to killing and destroying with your tongue. Death and life on the power of your tongue. You go to killing with your tongue, saying all sorts of things with your tongue, saying all sorts of deadly things about your health, about your relationships, about your money, and about other people.
Powering off.
And it's because you're not working with increase, abundance, overflow, and more than enough. God is your provision. Love is your provision. I am a conduit through which God channels resources to bless other people. See all that stuff flowing out? Now you get to channel some resources so we can bless each other. That's why I do my work before I get here. Because when I get here, I have an entire campus that is feeding off of me. I have an entire college campus feeding off of me. We got 5 campuses. I'll oversee one of them. I don't take that lightly. You can say what you want. She thinks she what? Yep, I think I'm all of that. That's why I show it with my cup. She thinks she doing something. I sure do. That's why I show it with my cup. Thank you, Dr. Pulley, for my midday moment cup. Isn't she cute? She thinks she doing something. I sure do. That's why I show it with my cup. She acted like she on something special. Yep, that's why I show it with my cup full. So before I come in here, I tap into my divine principles. I tap into provision. I tap into divine provision of thought, divine provision of idea, divine provision of, what employees are ordained and are available, accessible to be a part of this work so that we can achieve our goals. So I don't fear, I don't fret over my title and all that stuff. I don't have to jock for position. I don't do any of that. I don't fret because somebody resigns. I trust the abundance of the universe. I got several vacancies right now. I ain't worried. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Because I trust God. That's why I thought this was really cool. I do. I have awesome, and I speak and pronounce the blessing of God over my employees. They are awesome. Jehovah Jireh is my provider. Therefore, all of my needs are met in full and on time. Very popular song out right now, right? Jireh, you are enough. Mm. Money in my hands is elastic. Oh, y'all. Oh, my God. It's 20 minutes. We got to go. We got to go. Money in my hands is elastic. It stretches. Money in my hands multiplies like yeast. I told y'all my money got honey in it, got honey on it. My money is honey, honey. I am the righteousness of God, and wealth is transferred to me. I'm going to stop right there. We're going to do a part 3, I think. I am the righteousness of God, and wealth is transferred to me. Okay. I don't remember if we stopped there in the daily download or not. I really don't remember, but I'm going to stop right there because we're at 20 minutes and I'll do part 2. Tomorrow is Friday. Okay. Listen, y'all go read page 50 so y'all can get part 3. Go read page 50 so you can get part 3 because it's amazing. I'm looking at it right now. It's amazing. It's loaded. It is loaded. Okay. So y'all get part 3 on page 50 and then I'll pick up on Monday wherever we leave off with the daily downloads. So I'll pick up. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. You got to go. It's just a break time. All right. I love y'all. I love you. I bless you. Thank you so much for participating in the midday moment with me. It's my break time. Thank you for letting me share my break time with you. Okay. It's good to me, and I pray it's good to you. All right. Y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys Thursday. So I'm generally on here Monday through Thursday. All right. So I'll see y'all back here Friday. Okay. I love you. God bless you. I do post here so you can still come back here any day and watch, replay. I even put the daily download here so you can come back and you can get some feeding and some daily bread from Dr. Pulley, my father, Bishop. Okay, my spiritual teacher and model. I bless him. I follow him as he follows Christ. I don't put him on a pedestal. He's fully human and fully divine too. Okay, but I'm very thankful for the oil that I get a chance to operate in and with, and then get a chance to stir my cup and let it overflow and share it with you. All right, take care, everybody. God bless you and God be you.